Hey you all, I have a fun video here for you all. If you are considering purchasing one of the two featured strollers, please continue to watch. I went ahead and purchased two of the more popular single to double strollers, the Mockingbird single to double and the UPPAbaby VISTA V2 stroller. And I'm going to be comparing them. This is completely my opinion, and definitely do the research for yourself to see what might work for your family. I want to start with the Mockingbird. It was a beautiful stroller. It's so young, hip, and urban. The assembly was really easy to put together. It does come with a wet bag as well as a sunshade, and the sunshade is what I use the most now that I have my stroller. I really use that like almost every day because especially during, the warmer months, it's important that the heat is not beaming down on your child when they're just kind of stuck in the stroller without any shades. So the Mockingbird is a pretty big stroller. The basket is good. It holds about 25 pounds. I like that it's really big and wide. I really liked the overall aesthetic of the stroller. It was a good stroller, especially for this price point. I wasn't upset with it. Some critiques that I did have was the turn radius wasn't great. I felt like if I was in a department store and I was trying to get through different racks of clothing, it would be really tight and I would be bumping things along the way. As far as the UPPAbaby stroller, you guys, when you unbox this, it feels like money in your hands. The quality, the texture, everything about it, it just feels like the Cadillac of the strollers. It's definitely a high-end brand, and you feel like you're getting what you pay for. It does come with rain guards as well as mosquito and bug nets. So I like that. One of the biggest things that I really enjoyed that it comes with a bassinet. I mean, bassinets are a bit expensive, and this one is something that you can actually, it's safe for your baby to sleep in. Even when you're home, you can unhook it from the stroller and they can actually sleep overnight in it. So this is really a great deal for $1,000. I think that's a great deal. And it's stylish. It's so adorable and precious for your newborn. I was a little bit confused on how to remove the bassinet, but it turns out you just kind of have to press that button at the top to pull it off of the actual stroller. And that was the only concern I had about it. But it's compact. It fits it, very well in your car once you put it, in its collapsed form. So to help compare the sizes of the strollers, I used my Toyota Camry as well as a Hyundai Tucson SUV. And you can see here the Mockingbird did not fit in my Toyota, but it did fit in the SUV, but it took up the majority of the space. Whereas the UPPAbaby was able to fold well and left a lot of space in the Camry, in the sides and the back, whereas a lot of space, and it also fit in the SUV, and it left a lot more room as well in there. As I mentioned, the Mockingbird is very, very heavy for me as a 5'7", 160-pound girl. So it folds really nicely. It stands on its own, which is great, but picking it up to put in the car or to bring in the house is a nightmare, and it's not something I could see myself doing on a day-to-day basis. The UPPAbaby stroller does not stand in the folded position, but it is, again, on the lighter side and much lighter than the Mockingbird. I did mentioned earlier the basket size, but the Mockingbird can hold 25 pounds. The UPPAbaby basket can hold 30 pounds, but there's this weird bar in the middle of the stroller that I don't like because it really affects your ability and ease of use when putting stuff in there. So I don't love that, but they are great size baskets. The canopy on the UPPAbaby is a little longer, and it is a little bit more full coverage, but it's still not enough. The Mockingbird is a little smaller of a canopy. The leather on the UPPAbaby is real leather, and it's just like adorable. It feels good on your hands. It's definitely quality material, and the metal is definitely a high grade of metal. I love the contrast of the gray, silver, black, and the natural leather tone. The Mockingbird leather is a faux leather, and I definitely can feel it. However, it still feels fine. But I also like the color of, the Mockingbird as well. I like how it contrasts. The handlebar of the Mockingbird is interesting. You can see how it adjusts to fit the user's height, but it ultimately provides a really good setting for universal storage organizers. I decided to go with the Mom Cozy Universal Organizer from Amazon. It has insulated cup holders as well as many different compartments, one of which you can actually zip away to take with you if you need to grab your important stuff and go. The telescopic handlebar on the UPPAbaby is nice, but it does make it hard to find a good stroller organizer. So I ended up just going with the UPPAbaby stroller organizer. But it's so disappointing. It slides so easily because it just doesn't tighten enough. I also purchased the UPPAbaby cup holder, and that one was just horrible because it is so wobbly. My cups have fallen out so many times just going over any bump or curb. After giving up on finding a great organizer, my friend found the perfect one. It's basically a cross between the Mom Cozy one and the UPPAbaby one. So love it. So appreciative of it. So in the end, I did decide to go with the UPPAbaby for the longevity, the quality, and the safety. Something I didn't mention was the Mockingbird did have a recall for safety issues. They fixed it, but just a really good feeling to know that you're with a stroller for your family that is going to protect your child. So that was my decision. I hope that I gave you guys enough information to help make yours. Leave some comments if you guys have anything that's valuable information that I didn't speak on, because I certainly didn't cover everything, and I'm sure it will help the viewers to help make an even more informed decision. Thanks for watching. Bye.